New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Chuck to throw. 8-11 up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Escapes the pocket. Has a man on target to Johnson. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Some improvising leads to a huge gain. 30 yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Charlie Smith on to try the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they answer in kind. We're tied 7-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. This is Henry to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup.
Rolling on 2nd. Jackson headed out right. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that 1st down.
21 yards. And the Baltimore
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now here's Lamar. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And a dive. He's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews from 41 yards out. Here's Luke for the point after.
Luke on for the extra point.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. Our score 14-7 now here in the 1st.
Saints 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Brown with a return here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Start this drive with Achane. He's got a chunk here, about 14 yards before the stop is made. First down coming up.
Yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
First and 10 now from the 46. Throwing, Chubb. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connection is made to Travis Achane. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have it, 2nd and 4. Handoff here for Miller. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, 1 yard to go. That play straight ahead. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. Trying for it, it's Achane. And he's going to have them the first down. Took a chance, got the couple of yards needed. And they're staying out there.
2 yards on the play. First down, Saints.
Chuck's going to throw here. That's low and bounces short of his man.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Putting a receiver in motion. Second down. Here's Chubb. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Finds his back. Achane. Escapes the defender. He steps across the sideline, so it's a gain just shy of 30. Great work there. And that is going to be first down, Saints.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. To throw, Chubb. Flushed out now to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. can just be everywhere, can he? That was Kyle Hamilton. And now it's going to be 3rd and 8.
Now, 3rd and long.
Back to throw. Shuck. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Gronk. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Henry on 2nd. He's gotten the 1st down. That 3-yard gain was enough on that previous play. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium.
At the 19-yard line.
Play fake, Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
A gain of 43 yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. From the gun, a run for Henry. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Jackson a throw on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one's to Andrews outright. And this is going to be short. Looked for sure like he'd have it, but they stopped him about a yard short, so it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it. Jackson's going to go on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Shuck. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Pistol snap here to Shuck. Here's a screen for Achane. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. And last catch picked up 4, so they're left with 3rd and 6. Now Shuck to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
Charlie Smith.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Smith able to put it through. And our first half ends with 3 points. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. On play action, here's Shuck. That's caught left side by Bailey. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off their little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
They kick the running back in motion. The Shuck on second down. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He rolls to his right. And they come up empty on that third down. Would have been good for the first, but couldn't hang on through that hit. It is fourth down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Play action now with Jackson. He's running with it. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of 4 there. Second down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Second down. Here's Lamar. Pass pulled in by Henry. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Kate, that is a linebacker who's done his homework. He understands leverage, he understands containment, and he understands how to bring it back down for a loss.
They completed the pass, but they lost one on second down, so now they've got third down. Lamar back to throw. Chased out to his right. He's going for it himself. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Shot to throw. And he's not going to get away. Pressure takes him down at the 19. Trey Hendrickson. He had 4 sacks last season, Brock. Now he's got 1 this year. Right in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing second and 23. Jump off caught by his back. And he will not get back to the line, so he goes out of bounds, loses about a yard. It's third down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Schaub looking to pass here. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it at the 30. That is the spark that they needed. 52 yards.
52 yards.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Going to the right. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. They could take it to the house.
For the extra point, here's Smith.
For the extra point.
Send right down the middle and good. And lead now up to a field goal.
Saints 17. Ravens 14. Charlie Smith to kick off for New Orleans.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Taken down after a quality gain, though, 15 yards. And that's going to bring up a Ravens first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the ball. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
No gain on the play.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
A lot of contact, can't keep control of this. Ball jostled out. It's going to be incomplete, and it's going to be 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggressive. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Running left. Here's Achane. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this third down play. Throwing, Chubb. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Trying for it with Shuck. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's all about reading and recognizing right there for the linebacker. The only way you make a tackle for loss on a completion is you see it right away and you jump on it for a loss.
Throwing on second. Jackson buying some time right. He's keeping it. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running line. Just a little bit of room. Just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
And they're turned away on third and short. So might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down.
I don't mind that call at all, Kate. A little RPO there on a third down situation, but they went to the run, and they just couldn't get enough.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. Flushed out of the pocket. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And they're staying out there. They had to go for that one block, and they find a way to convert.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing in the double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
From the red zone on first. That one connects. Stopped at the 1. All right, so they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. First and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Trying to run with Henry. And he barrels across for the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. They jump ahead by 4.
Saints 17. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Brown with a return here. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Brown on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Chuck's going to throw here. They're after him, and they're going to take him down, way behind the line of scrimmage. Yeah, 4 sacks last season, Brock, and now he's got 1 this year.
16 yards.
Well, for more than a couple of first downs away, it is second and quite a bit after that sack. After the sack, Chuck. Good strike downfield to Olave. No yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
And it's a nickel set for the Ravens, 3rd down. Motioning the tight end now. 3rd down run from Achane. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. It's going to bring up 4th down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Saints leading 4 points.
Now 4th down.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. To throw, Shuck. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. One drawn up here for Lamar. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Taken down.
And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Just one left for Lamar. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they'll take the moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. This one set up for Lamar. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Headed out right. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights and lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Brown with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Chuck. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
I'm not going to pretend to be a chess player, but I've watched enough to know, and enough maybe to be dangerous, Kate. And I think you get to a chess match, and you know what the next move is going to be. This defense knows shots are coming, and they were prepared.
Buys time, rolling right. Trying to push deep down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Ravens see the return go out of bounds. And that is how this game's going to end. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers going to win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up. First shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, nope, y'all can't copy yet. Glad moonwalking in this here.